Hi Aquarius. Thank you for enjoying your sweetest moments with me, merging timelines. Let's see, today we're doing a very general weekly reading. It's another week and I'm excited. We're outside in nature, where we should be, where we feel best. If you don't know, you know now. Yeah, I just wanted to keep it going, keep the energy going within the channel, and post another reading for you guys, Aquarius, Sun and Moon viewers. So I always read for the Sun and Moon signs, Aquarius. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for connecting with me. I want to say last reading was beautiful. We recognize that we are the light, that we are creating a lot of I guess, how do you say it? Creating a lot of light in where other people feel dark, meaning giving people hope, because that's what we represent as the Aquarius, the healers, the humanitarians. Giving humanity hope again, Aquarius. We are giving humanity hope again. We are saying we have not lost. We have not totally lost ourselves, because we have the breath it takes to give life to the new way of living, right? So it's a new world, Aquarius. It's a new world, and we are at the front of it. We are the leaders of the new unfoldment of the paradigms, okay? We are creating the new way of living because we have the logic, we have the understanding. If we are connecting with our spirit, connecting with our soul, connecting with the environment, if we're truly allowing ourselves to connect, we have that gift. We have that gift to receive the information it takes to add logic behind why we are moving this way, moving forward. Why? Because we're moving from a lack mentality. We're moving from a fear mentality. We are not allowing fear to be the motive behind the decisions we make, but allowing the love in our hearts to be the reason why we make the decisions we make, okay? All right, Aquarius, so I'm so happy that you're here with me. I really do appreciate all the love that you share with me on the channel, and I hope you continue to just check in and let's grow together. Let's have fun together, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut your deck. We are gonna pull a little bit more cards today. I'm gonna do an oracle card. I usually do a 6-card spread, merging your timelines, and then an angel message. But we're gonna throw in an oracle message as well from Dorleen Virtue's Archangel deck. Aquarius, Sun and Moon viewers. So at the bottom of your deck is gonna be your overall energy for the reading. I love this for you. I love this for you. Okay, so you are the King of Cups right now. You have a grand job to do as you embody this amount of love for yourself, because I feel like my Aquarius collective is having more love for themselves. They're doing things, taking care of themselves the way they take care of others. I think that we as Aquarius start the other way, where we're giving and giving, because we represent the water barrier. We are pouring out our emotion into the collective, where now it's not just our emotion that we're pouring out, we're also giving you a new way of life, because we're able to download it. We're able to logically put together why it makes sense, you know, because we have that embodiment of caring for those around us, for caring for our species, caring for our collective, again, representing the water barrier underneath that. All right, so someone you're connecting to could be ignoring their intuition, or this could be you, okay? So that's Pisces. Pisces energy comes up at the bottom. So you could be dealing with the Pisces divine masculine for some of you. If not, this person is yourself, right? And even though you have a lot of love for everyone around you, you're having trouble holding your own vision or holding vision for others. Maybe let's say you've gotten to the point where you love yourself so much, but you haven't gotten to the point where you're able to facilitate not only your vision for yourself, but then in addition, the vision for the collective, the vision, whether this is your family, whether this is your friends or your workplace. I think we're being challenged now to take the amount of love that we have for ourselves and implement it in those that we have the most influence on. Okay? All right. So here we go. In your energy for your environment, we have the Eight of Pentacles. We've put something to the side that we were invested in, right? And just kind of said, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to invest over there anymore. It's just not my cup of tea, Mel. Okay. And then here we go. So your heart says, though, you do feel a lot of loss emotionally as you've chosen to move forward without this investment that you've spent 8 years or 8 days thinking about. You know, maybe the last 8 days it's been on your mind and you're saying, wow, you know, what about that? I'm just choosing to ignore. I'm choosing to ignore the evidence of how much I've invested there to proceed with my emotions that feel as though I've lost, that feel as though I've lost in reciprocation, right? This is more so not feeling the reciprocation amongst a partnership. So ignoring the possible reconciliation and all of the fruits that are on this tree because emotionally we're not feeling as though we're getting what we're giving, right? All right, and wow, the Lover's card comes up for your influence. Lover's card represents a soul connection, a divine connection. More so, first starting with yourself and how you can come in alignment with both ends of your energy, your yin, your yang, your divine masculine, your feminine, coming into how those play a part within yourself before expecting them to show up in a certain way on the outside. That's a very big place to be in. It requires a lot of accountability, Aquarius. It requires a lot more accountability than I can say that you deserve for recognizing this coming in your future. Recognizing that in order to expect something out of others, you must have it going on within you. You must be exerting the energy you want to receive. Okay, so if you're not giving it, don't expect to get it, you know? And that goes back to the beginning of the video where we are recognizing that the influence we have on those we're most connected to. It's not by accident that you and this person or these people are in the same area, in the same business, in the same family, right? Because this is your soul's contract, your soul's contract in being in this experience to ascend, right? To really ascend. And what is ascension about? Ascension is about coming into the awareness of just who we are as a collective. You know, just coming into the awareness first for ourselves and the fact that we were infinitely created, that we are divinely created beings, and then ascending even more into what this means for not only us, but those around us and how we connect with each other and what is the purpose of connection? What is the purpose of community? So here is your current energy. You're building something, you're working on something. I feel like you are really, really doing well at the physical experience that you are expending, that you're putting your energy into something because you believe in it. You believe in this business, you believe in this partnership, you believe in this relationship. It's the Three of Coins, which is interesting enough that it's sitting right under the Eight of Pentacles, representing your past timeline, right? Representing the things that you can currently hold within yourself. That I decided I was going to put one project aside because I'm more into this project at this point, right? And that's okay, because in order to evolve, we do take turns. We shift within our investments until we really step into that grand empowerment of becoming the magician and noticing that you don't have to take breaks from certain aspects of your life in order to get it going, right? To get the momentum going, to feel fulfilled within all aspects of your life, all corners at one time. Is it possible? It's certainly possible. It's always possible, you know? And then so here is your future energy, the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords talks to me about coming out of confusion, coming out of prison, in a mental prison. Like no longer feeling blocked within the logic that you can obtain in your reasoning behind moving forward, in your reasoning behind taking a break from a project that you were so invested in, right? Not having to explain it to others, but most certainly trying to accept it for yourself, accepting where you are today, because you cannot beat yourself up for where you are. You can only say, okay, I've made it this far doing it this way, but in order to evolve, I have to do it another way, okay? And so you accept the other way that you're going to do it by just releasing the prison of saying, I am who I was. I am who I was. No, you are who you are today. And the amount of accountability you're taking today, Aquarius, is who you are. It's who you're becoming. Because you know it takes that to transcend. It takes that to move forward, not only for yourself, but now realizing as a collective, whether that's business, friendship, romance, for us to really enjoy what we are invested in, we are propelling ourselves forward first, okay? Being the light, okay? Being the light for others and for ourselves. So then our advice card is going to be victory. Nonetheless, but victory. Victory for you, Aquarius. And it's so beautiful because it's right underneath the Lover's card. And I like every bit of that for you. All right, so we went over your past timeline. I'm going to talk about your current timeline, right? Current timeline being the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So the Five of Cups, how you feel. I feel at a loss of emotion, right? Maybe not feeling as though something's giving back to you emotionally. You feel depleted. Like, who and what do I love? Who loves me? Maybe that's the question for a lot of Aquarius. Who loves me? You love yourself, you know? I feel like I'm getting a little teary-eyed on that, but I feel like the most important part of love is the amount of love that you have for yourself. Right? And we're coming into this, we're redefining this as we release the blocks of who we allowed ourselves to be in the past. Are we our past? No. We are our past, present, and future all simultaneously existing to allow us to experience and filter through the logic within the experience and decipher between what we want to hold on to and what we need to move forward. Okay? So you have the Six of Wands, and Six of Wands comes up as your advice card, right underneath your highest timeline being the Lovers. So what you're working towards, again, redefining what the love looks like for yourself. How much do you love yourself, Aquarius? Enough to take accountability for where you've been and where you plan on going. Okay? Aquarius. So now I'm going to go ahead and get your angel message. Angel message for my Aquarius, Sun, and Moon viewers. I like that message for you. It's a beautiful reading what we have here on the board. A beautiful reading. Sitting here with so much maturity within your own emotions. Realizing that, you know, I've really been responding from a high place right now. I mean, I have a certain level of wisdom that is embodied naturally within Scorpios, you know, surrounding the topic of love. But then now it's just, what do I expect love to look like from others? And how much of that am I holding within my own existence? Meaning, how much of that am I allowing to come through in the projects or in the way I move today? Because that's what people go by. You know, people use their experience to validate the way they move, the way they expect others to move. So you are treating yourself how you expect others to treat you. Okay, Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. All right. The Angel of Integrity comes out. I love this card. It says, in the integrity of my being, I experience and express the dance of life. You are the dance of life, Aquarius. You are enjoying the flow of life. You are the water barriers, right? And you love community and you love connecting with others. You love it. To an extent, you take a break, but you do need to recharge. The amount that we give to people requires just that much alone time. So don't get it twisted. Aquarius is not, you know, we are weird. We are loners. But that's because the amount that we give to people, we have to go ahead and give back to ourselves, or we're just not going to have it again to give, you know? Or we'll be giving from a place of resentment, a place where our headspace is too full, you know? So it does require a lot of dumping, okay? If you don't realize we are energy, please realize that today. That if you're with someone and no matter how much you love them and no matter how much you're invested in them, it does require that much alone time because you're depleted at that point. And so you connect with your trees, you connect with the outdoor, the nature, and that allows you to release the things that those people cannot release for themselves. You are the humanitarians. You carry the collective. Okay, Aquarius? All right. Sun and Moon viewers. Sun and Moon viewers. I don't like to hear people say, Aquarius, Aquarius. They're heartless people. We are not heartless people. We could not be further from heartless people, you know? Aquarius. And that goes for any sign, you know, really. There's no one in this experience that's heartless. You know, everyone has a job to do in this orchestration. And if we're the violinists or if we're the violin section, you know, like we're getting our tune, our chord, our chords attuned to the right vibration we want to be on before we expect to see it in others. Relationship harmony. Okay, so I really like this for you because the Lovers card came up for your influence. So influence means what's propelling you, what's the provoking energy that's going to make you want to get to your highest timeline. What is the provoking, what is the aggravating, what is the discomfort? The discomfort certainly comes from the heart space. Certainly comes from the heart space. Certainly says, you know what? I feel like I'm moving away from something, but what I can't deny is the love that I really wish I had. Like I really wish I was given. I really wish that is invested in me. And so it says relationship harmony. Archangel Raquel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay? So please rest assured that any conflicts that are coming up today for you or any other partnership that you may have been involved in is working to be released. That timeline is working its hardest to just disappear from your existence today so that you can welcome in this type of relationship for yourself. You know, victory is on its way for you, Aquarius. Victory is on its way for you. Just keep your integrity. Keep your integrity and know who you are. Know that the dance of polarities is constant in our lives, right? So that masculine, that feminine, that dance within ourselves is always there before it's outside of ourselves, that conflict, okay? So what part of you are at war with you so much that it's showing up in everything that you're invested in? To give and to receive, to laugh and to cry, to be or to not be. Positive and negative in the way we each carry within a colorful spectrum of energies. Accepting and expressing those aspects as they are is to live with consciousness or with conscious integrity, which means that we are channels for the living expression of our unified spirit. I like that for you. We are the channels for the living expression of our unified spirit. I really like this message. I feel so comfortable being outside. I hope that you can feel every bit of, especially if you're not at a place where you can sit outside. I remember watching readers and saying, wow, that's my favorite part about this reading, is just the simplicity of what they're doing and how beautiful it looks to just be outside in nature. That's where we're going. We are moving there as a collective. Thank you for leading. I love you, Aquarius. Bye.